All right, what's going on, everybody? Christian Bronner here, and today I just wanted to come at you with a song that I recently did actually today in church and service. It's called, as you see by the video title, it is called "I Surrender," and it's by Hillsong Live. And I just wanted to kind of just talk about the song. I'm gonna play through the song, give the chords and whatnot, but I just wanted to speak on where my mind is and kind of the way that I approach songs now and very recently. And I'm gonna try to let you in on some of the musical ideas that I have, and maybe you'll take something from this in ways that you can approach every song that you learn. Excuse my mic for picking up certain background noise. I just got a new mic for this video, and it picks up a lot of the noise that's around me. So my mic is literally right in front of my it's right in front of my keyboard. It's literally not even a foot away from my keyboard. So you're going to hear me hitting my keys, and my keys coming back up because it's right under my keyboard. So another condenser mic, so it picks up the sound that it's not necessarily directional like my last mic. But the plus is I don't have to be right up on my mic. I can sit back like this, and I can talk to you. So I Surrender by Hillsong. It's in the key of F, and at least for right now, I don't know if maybe that'll change one day, but if I say that a song is in a key, I'm always talking about the major scale, the major key. I won't come on here and tell you that a song is in E flat minor. If I do, just know my musical knowledge has grown and I'm at a different place. But as of right now, I'm going to tell you that a song is in a major key. And even if something is necessarily an E flat minor, I'm not even going to tell you that it's an E flat minor unless I have to, unless I see a reason to. I'm going to tell you the major. So, for example, don't quote me if I say this correct or incorrect, but for example, let's say that a song was in E flat minor. Okay, well, E flat minor in my book is F sharp major because F sharp major is the relative major to E flat minor. And the way you figure that out is, let's say you're playing a chord in this chord right here, E flat minor. It sounds like the home when you're listening to the record. Okay, well, if this sounds like the home and this sounds like the tonic and the one, because I used to be at that place at one point in my music career, and then I eventually learned that, well, if that sounds like the home, then this is really the home. And the only thing you have to do is really easy to find out the relative minor. So if you're in a major key, you're in F sharp. The relative minor is going to be the sixth of whatever key you're in, and all that means is you got your major scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's all you got to do. You definitely got to memorize your majors because they're very, very, very important, and they will take you so far if you just learn. You don't have to get in a whole tone right now. You don't have to get into the diminished. You don't have to get into no pentatonic, no harmonic minor, none of that. Right now, if you just learn your major scales, just learn your major scales, you be set, and you'll really be able to play almost any song with just now. Obviously, you have stuff within that major key, like for example, let's say you're in the key of C, and you're going to the six. Let's say they happen to walk up to the flat seven, then they go to the four. Okay, you have stuff like that, but for me, it's been very beneficial. I just reference everything back to the major key. For example, if I want to play a sharp nine, sharp five, and these are recent ideas that have came to me. Let's say you want to play a sharp nine, sharp five chord. Okay, this is one way that I look at it. I definitely use upper structure triads on a chord like this. There's no point in me memorizing all, especially if I already have on my major chord inversions and stuff like that. memorize. So one quick way you can play this, and I reference everything back to the major scale, is you go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, flat 6, which is A flat. All you got to do if you want to play any sharp 9, sharp 5 chord is in your left hand, you play 1, you play the 3, and you play the dominant 7. And literally all you have to do is just go to the flat 6 and you literally just build a major chord there. Bam! And that's all you have to do to play a sharp 9, sharp 5 chord. I'm literally just playing, you literally just play a major chord over the root, dominant 7, and the 3, of course. You invert it, and bam, that's all it takes. Same thing on the contrary when you're looking at the flat 9, flat 5. If you want to play a flat 9, flat 5, you literally can keep the same exact grip in your left hand, 1, 3, dominant 7, or flat 7, and literally all you do is you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, flat 5, and you literally just play a major chord on the flat 5. Bam! They're literally that simple of chords, and they sound so beautiful. And if you know your major scales, it makes it so easy to reference a chord like a sharp 9, sharp 5, or a flat 9, flat 5, because you can just play that grip in your left hand, 1, 3, flat 7, and all you got to do is just play a major chord on the flat 5. That's all it takes. Or for the sharp 9, sharp 5, that's all it takes. That's all it takes. So, all right, enough of that. Let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. So, this song is in the key of F. You want to always make sure you got your major scale. So you have the 1, you have the 2, you have the 3, you have the 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Okay, so let's look at this here. Sorry, cut that pad off. All right, look. Let's look at this here. This song, more than likely, if you're watching this video, is because you already know the lyrics and you already kind of are familiar with the way the song goes. You're just, trying to pick up the chords. So literally, this song is if you ask me, it's a fairly easy song. It doesn't have too much in there that can really throw you off. So basically, all this song is just a couple chords. So now, I don't know the lyrics like that, but I'm going to hum it at least. So, now, mind you, when I make tutorials, I'm not necessarily always going to give you the exact voicings or exact qualities or exact extensions from the record that you listen to, that you and I both listen to. I change things and I make them my own. This song really, to be honest with you, Hillsong, no offense, they play stuff very simple, and there's nothing wrong with just a D minor chord. Nothing at all. That sounds beautiful, and it gets the job done. You can have a wonderful worship time with just triads. But me, if I'm going to play a D minor chord, and that's the interval I have, and I have a D minor chord, I'm sorry, but I'm going to spice it up, and I'm going to play a D minor 9. That's what the first chord of I Surrender goes to. Song comes in, it's kind of just hovering on the 6, and then it comes in, here I am, da da da. Then it goes to the 1. Now, these are my voicings, so do not get upset, please, or come at me if I play a sharp 9, sharp 5 somewhere where you don't think it belongs. These are my specific voicings, and this is what I like. And at the end of the day, I'm not really going to give you a reharmed version of a song tutorial. Like, my bass is still going to be what the track does. So at the end of the day, let's say you don't like this D minor 9. Well, I told you that as a D minor chord. I just extended it. So you can just play it in the simplest form or whatever form you like. But it starts on the 6. Da, 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 da. Then it goes to the 1, and then da, 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 and then it goes to the 5. Da, 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 da. All right, so that's what that song does. And that's basically just the whole repetition of the song until it goes to the chorus. It just repeats that the whole time. Even when it goes to that little instrumental part. Do, 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 do. And see right there? I'm not changing that. I'm literally just keeping that. This is really just an F major 7 over a D. So 6, 1. And it's good to reference everything with numbers, because when you get numbers down, first off, it's an easy way to communicate with other musicians if you're playing in a live setting. And also, it allows you to play things in other keys very well, because just like you have the 6, just like you have the 6 here in F, let's say I wanted to go to B and play the 6 in B. If I know the song started on the 6 in B, well, bam, there you go. Same exact thing. If I knew it went 6, then I knew it went 1. It's kind of the same principle. So it's definitely good to use numbers for that reason. So 6, that's what it starts on. 1, then it goes to the 5, then it goes to the 4. Alright, and tip about the 4 is typically you're most of the time going to be clear to always play a major 7 chord on the 4. You know, the 1, pick your poison. But the 4, if you're looking for, placement, it just works good on the 4. It just works good there. It works really good on the 4. It just does. For the 1, if you don't quite want to put that major 7 in there, a good chord that I've learned, it's not too, it's just perfect, is the major 6 over 9, and all I'm playing is 1, the 5, the 9 or the 2. I'm playing the 3. I'm playing the 5, and then the 6. So basically, the 6 over 9. Even though technically this would be the 6 of 9. So that chord. So 6, 1, 5, 4. Now you also can use this voicing if you want the melody still at the top. Alright. And then when it gets to the chorus, I surrender. I surrender. I wanna know. No. Then it goes to the 2. It's a minor chord. This is the voicing I like to play. If you don't like this voicing, you just play G minor 7. And I'm gonna play G minor 9. Or you can voice it like this. I also voice it like this. I think this is nice, definitely, if you don't want the melody at the top. Just, kind of harmonize it in a minor third. So, because that's the real melody. So, harmonize in a minor third. So, and then it just goes to the 4 again. That does all it does. I wanna know you more. I wanna know you more. So that's what the whole song does up until the bridge. So go over it again. 6, 1, 5, 4. It's pretty simple. It repeats the same thing. You get to the chorus. 6, 1. I'm not even changing my right hand. I'm playing the same. One thing about playing chords is a lot of the time you're playing the same chords in the right hand over just different bass lines. Like for the 6, I'm just gonna give you a tip that's tremendously changed my playing, and it's made it so much easier. If you want to play the 6 chord, literally all you're doing is just playing a 1 over a 6 bass. Now let's say you know your 1 inversion is really good. I'm just playing a default basic 1 chord. If you just move the bass to a 6, bam, there you go. You have a D minor. I did not. That's just an F major chord. I just moved the bass. Bam, and you have a D minor 7. A 1 chord over the 6 bass gives you a beautiful 6 chord. And it's kind of the same way for the 2. If you play a 4 chord over the 2 bass, same thing. Just another tip: if you want to play a minor three, typically a lot of the times I don't play minor threes in songs because most of the time it's a one chord over a three. But if you happen to get a song where you're playing a minor three, one thing you can do is, let's say we're still in the key of it. Let's say you want to play a minor three. Watch this. You put well, actually, I'll do it this way. So you go to the 5, just play regular root position C chord. You want to play a minor 3, all you got to do is just put the 5 over the 3. That's all you need. So those are 3 quick tips for you. I already gave the tips for the sharp 9, sharp 5, and flat 9, flat 5. So back to the song. Once you get to the bridge, starts in the 4. So you necessarily have to play that voicing. So it goes to the 4, then it goes to the 1, then it goes to the 5, then it holds there, then it goes to the 6. Then it goes to the 2, then it goes to the 6, then it goes to the 5. So that's what you're gonna get. That's what you're gonna get right there. All right, you have the 4, you have the 1, you have the 5. Hold it there. And Lord, have your way. And man. Alright, so that'll give you basically literally all the chords you need for the entire Hillsong. It just goes in, just repeats in a circle. It starts like that on the verse. Down on my knees again. Desperate for you. I'm desperate for you. I surrender. I surrender. I wanna know you more. I wanna know you more. I surrender. That's basically the whole part, and then you go to the bridge once again. You start on the 4. Da 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 da. Lord, have your way in me. Da 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 da. Lord, have your way. Oh, in me. All right. There you go. And then when it just repeats that, Lord, have your way, it just goes back to the 2. Just takes the later half of that progression. It just goes 2, 6, 5. All right. And then it just goes back to the down on my knee again. The chorus progression. I wanna know you more. I wanna know you more. I surrender. And then the song just ends right there in the 6. That's literally the whole song. Those are all the chords that you're gonna need. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know how the mic sounds. Let me know if it's too much, if something needs to be fixed, if the keys in the background are too annoying and whatnot. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you have any suggestions, any song tutorials you want to see, any topics you want to talk about, go ahead and let me know down in the comments, and I will see what I can do. All right, thank you for watching. I'm out.